Speak. Uh, Dear students, I have been before you now after a long interval of time. I am Dilip Sirwal, Director vijayjyotiacademy. I want to speak of you about the tenses. This tense generally is important for all classes, irrespective of any standard. But today, before I start the tense, I would like to tell you the persons. It means in pronoun the persons are for personal pronoun, that is first person, one who speaks, I and we in plural. Second person, you and you, that is in plural. Third person is he, she, and in plural, they. These identification of the personal pronoun is very important to understand about the tenses. And the second important thing, the three forms of the verb. That is, first form B1, like go, V2, second form of the verb went, and third form gone, that is the V3. And the last one is first form plus ing, going. So here, okay, Amit, good afternoon. Today I want to talk about this tense, that is only one part of the tense, present indefinite tense. Present indefinite also is known as simple present. So this simple present tense is mostly used in our conversation. In day-to-day life, this tense is very important. And that's why it is necessary we should understand it very clearly. Like subject plus V1 plus object. Like subject, if you say, I go to school. Here example, another one, I write a letter. So this becomes in the present indefinite tense. And we write a letter. They write a letter. You write a letter. Here you mind one thing, the form of the verb is same for all these three subjects, four subjects like I, we, you, they. There is no change in the V1 form. But note it down now. For the third person, like he writes a letter. He goes to school. She writes a letter. He writes a letter. Or you can tell any third person's name, like Ravi writes a letter. Okay? Or other way, you take one more subject. A girl dances well. Here, what you have to understand is, at the end of the verb, there is something added, S, like dances, goes. Here, when the subject is third person, he, she, or any name, you will find one S is added to the verb. So this is important. And one more thing, ES also is added to the verb when the case is like this. When there is CH at the end of the verb, like teach. My English teacher teaches well. Or S is there at the end of the verb. A mother kisses her child. Okay? So you have to understand, if there is X at the end of the verb, like a child mixes all the toys together. This is very important. Okay? So this is the difference. If you want to know in terms of Hindi, how it happens, how it is spoken in Hindi, like मैं चिट्ठी लिखता हूँ, I write a letter. Here, मैं लिखता हूँ, आप चिट्ठी लिखते हो, you write a letter. ते हो, here. हम चिट्ठी लिखते हैं, we write letters. So here ते हैं. वे चिट्ठी लिखते हैं, they write letter. वह चिट्ठी लिखती है, she writes letter. A letter. Okay? And any name, like Ravi चिट्ठी लिखता है, Ravi writes a letter. That is how you have to understand here. ता है, ती है, ते हैं. These Hindi letters should supposed to be at the end. And this works, especially in the present tense. We are talking about the present indefinite. There is no definite, time. Indefinite means no definite. We don't know what time it happens. But this happens during this time. Means a bit long before, but the work is not finished, it is going on. Or it has happened just before some time, or it happens every day, or it is happening now. There are 4 situations. So this happens in present indefinite tense, simple present. So most important thing what we have to understand about this tense is, generally simple present tense always used to express, to tell, to narrate the habitual actions. Like, he drinks tea every morning. This is his habit. I get up every day at 5 o'clock. This is due to my habit. My watch keeps good time. See here. This is the quality of my watch. It keeps time, means it doesn't run late. One point you have to understand, this simple present tense or present indefinite tense is used to express the habitual actions. And secondly, to express general truth. This happens by virtue of the truth. Okay, it never becomes false at any point of time. Like, the sun rises in the east. So, here this is a general truth. Even after thousands of years, sun is not going to rise from the west. This is a truth. Sun always rises from the east only. Honey is sweet. See, this is the quality of the honey. So this is a universal truth. It will never become sour or bitter. The taste of the honey is always sweet. And here, fortune favors the brave. This is also general truth. Fortune favors to the brave only, not for the cowardice. किस्मत हिम्मत वाले को ही साथ देता है. सो ये भी एक सत्य है. तो ऐसे सिचुएशन को समझाने के लिए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस टेंस इज यूज्ड. एंड सेकेंडली, थर्ड पॉइंट इज in exclamatory sentence beginning with here and there to express what is actually taking place in the present tense, right? So in exclamatory sentence, you know what is the exclamatory sentence? To show sudden feeling, expression, what kind of feeling you have. To show that kind of situation also, we are using this simple present tense. When it starts with here comes the bus. अरे ये बस आ गया, यहां बस आता है. Means it is just like a expression. यहां बस आता है. थोड़ा सा आपको ये क्या होता है, एक्सप्रेशन भी होता है कि मीन्स यू वर नॉट नोइंग बट इट हैज कम नाउ ऑल ऑफ ए सडन. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सप्रेस थ्रू दिस टेंस ओनली. अगेन व्हेन द sentence begins with there, then also we are using the same tense. There she goes. There she goes. See here in this here and there, we have to end this sentence with a note of exclamation. Then only it becomes a exclamatory sentence, right? So there she goes. वहां जाती है वो. She. The fourth point is in vivid narrative as substitute for the simple past. Substitute for the simple past. Simple past के जगह पे अगर हम एक विविड नैरेटिव, क्लियर हम विवरण अगर देना चाहते हैं, then this tense is used. Instead of using all the time past tense, we can also use this simple present tense. Here I am giving you an example. Sharab now rushes towards and deals a heavy blow to Rustam. Actually, this is the event which was taking place in the last, but just to express in a very effective manner, clear manner, we are using this tense. I think you have noted down already. I am telling you now, fourth point, right? In vivid narrative as substitute for the simple past. सिंपल पास्ट के जगह पे हम इसको बहुत क्लियरली अगर इसको विवरण देना चाहते हैं, then we are using this kind of tense. Here, immediately the Sultan hurries to his capital. This is the event of the past, but we are narrating in this simple present tense. So this is very important to understand. Why? Because we are always confused. Why this simple present tense is used? But I tell you, this is the most important part of the tense which we have to understand, right? And the fifth point I am going to tell you, to express a future event that is part of a fixed timetable or fixed program. Okay, if this is an event of the future, but it is a fixed time happens always, then this you can write in this tense. Like I'm giving you an example. The next flight is at 7 tomorrow morning. So instead of telling you the next flight will be at 7 tomorrow morning, this is not going to sound good, but you can use this way. The next flight is at 7 tomorrow morning. So this way also you can just hear one more example. You will be very clear when I'm telling you examples. You will understand better. The match starts at 9 o'clock. Okay. So 9 o'clock means next time. It is not now. After some time. We are not going to tell here the match will start at 9 o'clock. Even we say the match starts at 9 o'clock, this is better. Okay. One more example. The train leaves at 5:20. So this is a fixed time. Always at 5:20, the train leaves. So maybe in the evening, but this is a daily routine. It is a fixed timetable. So to express such a situation also, we have to use this tense, right? When does the coffee house reopen? This is another example. ये कब खुलता है? Coffee house कब खुलता है? So instead of saying when will the coffee house reopen, we can also use this way. When does the coffee house reopen? Okay, children, I think you will understand better if you go through the lesson, right? This is just for the introduction only. And here is some more important point. Huh? A little more. Be with me now. Some other uses of simple present also is there. It is used to introduce quotation. Okay. When you introduce the quotation, that time you can use this simple present tense. Like example, Keats says, a thing of beauty is a joy for ever. See, this is the quotation word. A thing of beauty is a joy for ever. So, एक जो भी चीज, सुंदरता का जो चीज है वो हमेशा के लिए क्या होता है? एक आनंद होता है. जो एक सुंदर दृश्य देखते हैं हम, वो जीवन में हमेशा एक आनंद लाता है. तो ऐसे जो चीज है, it is a part of the poem written by John Keats, but this is written in present tense. So this is quotation from the poem. That's why we can use this. And here is next point is, it is used instead of the simple future tense, right? This tense, simple present tense, also can be used in place of simple future tense. Okay, in clauses of time and of condition. Clauses, clauses of time or condition. See here, by listening this example, you will understand better. I shall wait till you finish your lunch. Here is, you have to understand one more thing. I shall wait. This is a clause. Here are two clauses in this sentence. Till you finish your lunch. Half part of the sentence, I shall wait. This is in future. Until you finish your lunch, this is a present. So, to use in the clause also, we can use present, simple present tense, right? One more example. If it rains, we shall get wet. See here. What is that? If it rains, अगर बारिश होता है, we shall get wet. हम भीग जाएंगे. अगर बारिश होता है तो हम भीग जाएंगे. See here. If it rains, it is in the present tense. Then this is the main clause, principal clause of the sentence. We shall get wet. Sorry. If it rains, this is the subordinate clause. We shall get wet. Here is again, this is another part of the sentence, another clause of the sentence. So here you see, we shall get wet. It is in future. So it happens like that. This first part of the sentence, we have used present tense, and later we have used past tense. So children, I think this much is enough today. Why? Because this tense is a little confused to understand. Suppose if you want to change into negative or interrogative, there are two conditions. How is that? I go to school. This is a positive sentence, right? मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ. Now, if you want to say मैं स्कूल नहीं जाता हूँ, then you have to use I do not go to school. Here, similar way, I have said you the third person singular number, that is he, she, or anybody's name. When there will be s or es to the end of the verb, here it always follows does not. वह स्कूल नहीं जाता है. He doesn't go to school. She does not dance on the stage. Ram does not quarrel with his friends. My mother does not love the naughty children. See here, does not and do not, we have to understand where you have to use. There is always confusion with some children. They write like this. My mother does not cooks food. So here, does not, here after do you are putting es, does. Again in the cook, that is the main verb, you are also putting s, which is wrong. You have to put only es to the do, does. Again in the main verb, it is not required to add the s. Like, my father loves me reading at night. मेरे पिताजी मुझे रात को पढ़ते हुए बहुत उन्हें अच्छा लगता है. Okay, like that. So, my father does not love reading me at night. So this happens like this. So does and do not and does not, you must understand. Okay. I think similarly, if you want to make some interrogative sentence, मैं एक चिट्ठी लिखता हूँ. I write a letter. Okay. Again, if you want to change into interrogative, क्या मैं चिट्ठी लिखता हूँ? Do I write a letter? मेरा मेरी सहेली चिट्ठी लिखती है. क्या मेरी सहेली चिट्ठी लिखती है? Does my friend writes a letter? So here does comes like that. And at the end of the sentence, you have to put mark of interrogation. Okay, this is called interrogative sentence. When you start with a do, does, this becomes interrogative sentence, which you have to use in present tense, simple present tense. Okay, children, if you have any questions, you can ask me, because I'm sure that I couldn't explain you properly. I will see next time. I'll go. I will just take your questions and I will try to clear you all. And again, we'll start the next part of the tense, right? Today we have discussed on the simple present tense or present indefinite tense, which is the beginning part, first part of the present tense, right? So the next part will be of the present tense, present continuous tense, and the third part will be present perfect tense, and the fourth part will be present perfect continuous tense. Okay, only the first part, that is simple present tense or present indefinite tense, today we have discussed. Okay, thank you for listening me. Have a good day, children.